Hi, my name is Connor Fallon. I'm 17 years old and I'm a senior, and I was nominated from the North Shore Music Theater Spotlight on the Star Awards. And I'm going to be answering the question, why is musical theater so meaningful to you? I think it's kind of funny because a few months ago I finished all of my college auditions. Thankfully, I finished all of my college auditions. And at one of the schools, they asked me this very same question. And I started off my answer with, I know it's cliche, I know it sounds kind of cheesy, and they stopped me. They cut me off and they said, Connor, if this is how you really feel, and if these are words coming from your heart, then there's nothing cliche or cheesy about it. It's actually very genuine. That's the word. In that moment, I knew that that's the word I would use to describe my love for musical theater. It's genuine. It's a very genuine love for it. I think that the reason I love musical theater so much is that it derives solely from passion. It's the passion to stay 12 hours more than you should at a practice studio trying to perfect those last high notes. It's the passion to stay through all the sweat and all the tears and all the pain just to get that combination. And it's the dedication to memorize all those lines. It's the drive, the ambition, and again, passion. And that's what I have for musical theater, a strong passion for it. I know it sounds cheesy, it sounds cliche, but like they said, it's my genuine emotions. There's nothing I would rather do with my life. Nothing makes me happy like musical theater does. When I'm performing on that stage for those 2.5 hours, I escape my life. And I'm taking on the persona of an entirely new man in an entirely new world. And that's exhilarating. And the fact that I'm taking the audience on a journey with me is so rewarding. And it's so vulnerable and it's so raw and bare. But that's the thing, you risk it all because you love it so much. And then that's why when the audience claps for you or when the audience comes to you after the show and congratulates you, there's nothing phony about saying thank you to them because you put so much work into it and you're so happy and so thrilled that they enjoyed it just as much as you enjoy performing. And also, going off of the whole idea of passion, musical theater is all about when words aren't enough, you sing. When singing isn't enough, you dance. I mean, that's the building blocks of passion. You're just stacking one on top of the other. Because when words aren't enough, you sing to the person you love. When that just doesn't describe it, you dance with them. You spin them around the stage or around the floor. And that's amazing and it's so wonderful. And actually, my favorite example of this is in West Side Story. I had the pleasure of being Riff my sophomore year. And my favorite moment wasn't cool. It wasn't the Jet song. I loved Dance at the Gym. But my favorite moment in that entire show was the Somewhere Ballet. Because in that moment, you see Tony and Maria as they have undergone a scene together on the balcony, a song together on the balcony describing their love. And in that moment, words aren't enough. Singing to one another isn't enough. They escape to paradise. I mean, that's what it is. It's a paradise. It's the perfect world for them. The Jets and the Sharks are dancing together in perfect harmony. And you see Anita dancing with Riff. You see Bernardo dancing with Graciela. And no one's fighting. There's no hostility, no animosity. Everyone's happy. And that's how musical theater makes me feel, happy. I know as a teenager, I have so many rough patches. And sometimes my friends just can't be there because they're going through rough patches too. But musical theater was always there for me. I would come home from a tough day at school and pop in Thoroughly Modern Millie, do my homework, and listen to the entire thing, and then go to bed dreaming that I was in the Roaring Twenties. I mean, I've spent countless times at home watching Cats, teaching myself the Macavity dance. It was always a constant that I could rely on, and that's what musical theater was for me. It was always there for me, and it always will be. There's nothing else I could possibly do, and there's no question about it. Musical theater is so meaningful to me, and that's a very genuine emotion.